Well, folks, couldn't do it. Very interesting day yesterday. I'm driving away from the car dealer. It's a new day from the last footage. They evaluated the car, all my service records, going back a decade. Offered me $750 as trade credit. So the auction value is between $500 and $1,000. And I said, well, okay. And I guess I sort of let it ride. I said, you know, a discount's a discount. I get out of the insurance and whatnot. Then we go to finalize paperwork. Turns out I don't actually own this car. I'm not on the title. So I couldn't sell it. And I took that as a sign. They said, you know, you're going to have the title owner come down here and sign over the car. Obviously, you can't sell a car you don't own. And you have to bring us a certificate of title. And I didn't want to mess with that. So they said, okay, here's how we do this now. I'll make it, they offer to sweeten the deal. They said, come back in the morning with the second set of keys, your certificate of title, and the title owner, and we'll give you $1,000. $1,000, okay? So we just got a little bit better deal. $1,000 instead of $750. And they raised my purchase price a little bit of the new car. So then I go home with my new car. This car's still in the lot. And I'm asking myself and everyone at my dinner party, what do I do tomorrow? I have two choices. I can bring a person and some papers and a set of keys and say goodbye to this car forever and get a $1,000 check at a time when, you know, money isn't exactly falling off the trees for me here, buying a car and such. Or I can take this giant boat back to my driveway and park it and maybe drive it to work on days that don't matter, what have you. I don't know what to do. My daughter said emphatically, take the $1,000. Everybody else, I couldn't really get a straight answer. Some people said, sell it to your company. I think that was the consensus. It obviously is the consensus because I'm driving it, right? Another view was do a private sale for more money than the trade value offered, because, you know, they're just paying you their liquidation to help smooth out transactions and so on. I don't think dealers make tremendous profit from taking cars in on trade. Certain ones, yes, but cars like this have what I would call very little upside in the flipping market, because if you're out there in the used car market, $265,000 is too high. It's not a great thing, so people don't like that. So I'm just looking at my sticker here. My next oil change is due at 269,578 miles. So if I still have this car and drive it as frequently as I do, we will be dealing with a 270,000 mile car. And here's the thing. I commute a long distance. And it's a lot of miles to put on any car. And I'm cognizant of the fact that driving a nicer car, which I now have two nicer cars, I'm destroying the value of those cars. And, you know, I'm going to watch the balance sheet deplete in terms of what they're worth. At least on the one that's available to me. And so I'm going to have to ask myself, is my own comfort and enjoyment worth that destruction of value? It probably is. Or do I want to keep biding my time? You know, taking a car out of service is kind of like taking a horse out of service. It's probably not going to live much longer because it's been taken out of service. Cars need to be driven. They need to be used. They need to be facilitating their systems. If you don't facilitate the systems, I'm in the wrong lane as always. If you don't facilitate the systems, they will stop working when you need them. Right? The air conditioning system, the heater, all of these things. Which lane do I run? I'm sure I'm in the wrong one. I've only made this how many times? Should I just get over? I genuinely don't know where I want to be. Caffeine today. Of course, yep, I picked wrong. Isn't that great? Fortunate that you know, the battery goes bad. Cold, I'd have to park it outside. I just think that we're going down a path that maybe isn't very smart. But I guess the cold will be over soon, and what do you do with a car that doesn't start? Then you're trying to sell it for less than $750. Sheesh. I welcome any comments in the comment section on what you think I should do. I think this car is a good car with a strong powertrain, and I do think I'll probably drop the insurance to liability only, perhaps, or comprehensive, perhaps. Or switch it to business auto if I haven't spent all the money in my business account. So, I just wanted to update everyone on what happened yesterday. We are still not commuting because I haven't worked since Tuesday, and now it's Saturday. And this car drives like nothing happened. I don't know how you can go to a mechanic and get a death sentence, but still drive like nothing happened. I wouldn't say I got a death sentence, but you know, there were repairable items found for what that's worth. KC Tiger. Kansas City-based Missouri Tigers fans. The message on that plate, I suppose. Well, as it goes, what do we know? Well, what can I say I've learned from buying a car? I would say that the product is the psychological experience with which the consumer is left. Make you think you got a good deal, so that you've got a good deal. Yes. Did you really get a good deal? I don't know that you ever know. There's a guy across the hall from me, Sweet's there. He spent the same amount of money as I did. He got a smaller, newer car than mine. And he says, I think I got a good deal. I said, well, that's... Now, there was someone down the hall from me who was being... He was agitated. It was an older couple, a man and a woman. They were agitated. They were upset, and I don't know what they were upset about. But the salesperson, same salesperson I was using, he was trying to calm them and get them in line, and he did that. Good salespeople, they need to, especially in the retail market, they need to be able to manage personalities if you want to continue to close deals. And his style with me was not pushy. In fact, he brought out me as the pushy one. It was 1 in the afternoon. I said, is there a pathway that you see where I leave in this car today? He said, that's the goal, frankly. And I said, well, okay. And let me tell you, it wasn't smooth or easy. There were difficulties in that process. There were stressors in that process. There were countless obstacles, frankly, in that process. There was unnecessary yet necessary friction in that process. It was a friction-filled. It was every bit exhausting, if not more so, than some of the legal meetings I do. It really was. And I don't know if I was being. I really don't think I got played. I don't think there was a game involved here. It was just the tragedy of human institutions, right? But not only that, but also human personalities. When I bought a car as a single person, I bought a brand new car once as a young idiot, frankly. Brand new cars are sort of silly purchases. And I was just a moron. I made choices that cost me money unnecessarily. Really wanted a 0% interest loan. I thought that was a sign of great credit and fantastic opportunity for me. A 0% interest loan on the purchase price. And the salesman said, I can get you a lower payment with a 3% interest rate because the price will be brought down. And I said, oh, I know they want you to push the interest products, and I don't want it. So I'm just trying to help. And it didn't hit me. I'm 27 years old buying a new car, right? No, my dad's dead. I don't have any help. I'm just going at the world here. And I'll be darned, it didn't hit me for a couple of years that it actually was less money. Paying 3% on a lower purchase price is actually a better deal than paying 0% on a higher purchase price if the loan term is the same. It's literally, he could have saved me $20 a month at a time when I probably could have used it. And I was just a moron. Just a moron. They gave me a law license. Can you believe that? Lawyers aren't mathematicians, or arithmeticians, if you will. It ain't in us. But that's the deal. I'm still driving the same car. I don't know where I'm left right now. I don't know what the future looks like. I don't have to have the answers today. It's Christmas time. I'm stressed. I made a big financial move, and I'm not sure what that implication will be on my finances. And I'm just going to take a few days and weigh my options. Maybe I'll list the car for sale for a price that makes me happy, and we'll go from there. I don't know. But I think that everything will work out the way it's supposed to. It usually does. And feeling good about that. I'm going to go and get some festivity items for Christmas celebrations. And that's my holiday of choice. And if you have a different holiday, I hope you've had wonderful Hanukkah or whatever else is on the plate for folks. I know Hanukkah's over. I suppose it came early this year. And Happy New Year. Everybody should enjoy the New Year, regardless of background. And it's interesting to see these lights are flashing in the camera, but they're not flashing in to the naked eye. Those brake lights. That's interesting to me. Anyways, this probably will be the last drive of this week, at least, before the holiday, that I'm going to goof around here. I just wanted to update people on the situation. I think I'm really enjoying not working, if I'm being honest. I joked I was going to take 6 months off and watch my son grow, and damn if I couldn't do it. I'm in a good place here. I hope everybody else is well and enjoys the spirit of the season. Take care all, and the Escalade lives another day. Mile 264621. How do you like that? Show me someone who's driven further in an Escalade. We'll join a club. All right.